Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Scholars Hub for You. How are you doing? So today we are back with again idioms and phrases, because the idioms and phrases are very important for your any kind of exams, either it's national or international. So the first thing we are going to have today is idioms and phrases. First is what are they? If we just talk about what are they, we know it's something, the words, group of words that come together to make some sense with some hidden meaning, allegorical meaning. That is your idiom. And for phrase, we already know the group of words that work together as a unit in a sentence. So we are going to learn idioms and phrase today. Let's dig onto it. First one we have is under his thumb. Under his thumb. We don't say thumb. B is silent. So under his thumb. What is the meaning of under his thumb? Under his thumb means when you are under someone, when you're suppressed by someone, that is your under his thumb. For example, never be under anyone's thumb. Be independent, be superior, be happy for what you're doing. So that is your under his thumb. This is the first idiom for today's class. What about the second one? Second one is something that we all know, is to get rid of. When you want to just rid of someone, we also say rid of. I want to rid of that particular person. We don't have to just say I want to get rid of. We can say I want to rid of that particular person. When we want to stay away from that person, you don't want that anymore, that particular thing is called getting rid of. I want to be rid of that particular thing. I want to get rid of all the government exams that we are preparing for. So this is called get rid of. Very important idiom. Third one we have is keep one at bay. Keep one at bay means when you're trying to keep someone at distance for some good. You know, you don't want to have some problem or harm, or to get rid of some kind of attack or some issues or trouble. For that, you would use these things that keep one at bay, keep someone at distance. For example, I would like to keep that particular person at bay to protect myself. So keep one at bay. This is one. I hope you understood this. And comes the next one. Eat out of house and home. What is the meaning of eat out of house and home? Meaning when you're eating so much, when you're eating a lot, and finally you are running out of food or running out of anything, is called eat out of house and home. For examples, that in the party, most of the people eat out of house and home because they're very much excited. So excited that you eat out of house and home, and then you exhaust the entire supplies of any party or any function. That is called eat out of house and home, right? Now the next one is cat and dog life. Cat and dog life means a life which has no happiness or harmony and some kind of balance. A life you're living like with conflicts, with problems, with issues, very disbalanced and disharmonized and disrespectful and not so good. Everything is like messed up kind of a life. That kind of life is called cat and dog life. For example, no one wants to live a life which is a cat and dog life. Everyone wants to live a better life with standardized things and everything. So let's just not live a life that is called cat and dog life. Okay, so this is called cat and dog life. Next you have is drag your feet. Drag your feet. Drag your feet means when you're doing things slowly and steadily. You're doing it very slowly, you are delaying it, you're procrastinating it, you want to do it slowly, you want to do it a little lazily. That is you're called dragging your feet. You're going like this, dragging yourself, dragging your feet. For example, I have exam tomorrow. I don't want to study today. That's why I'm dragging my feet towards that thing today. That is your drag your feet. Now, out of the question. Now, out of the question, this one is very easy because even itself the line, the idiom tells you the meaning. Out of the question means you don't want to do it at any cost. No way. You just say, no, this is out of the question. The person is asking a favor from you. Maybe the person is asking a lot of favor from you. Maybe the person is asking money from you. So you just want to get rid of that. You can say that. No, I can't do that. That is out of the question. That's called out of the question. This is also a very useful and important idiom for every day. It's called out of the question, or something that no way, I'm not going to do it. No way, it's not going to happen. This is your out of the question. Next, dive in head first. Dive in head first means when you want to do something with all your interest, when you want to do something without any hesitation. You want that. You are excited about it. You want to do it. So, for example, I have government exam next month, and I'm diving in the head first because I'm very much interested. That is your dive in the head first. This is it. And we have is sitting on the fence. Sitting on the fence is something that no one likes. Sitting on the fence means you're not literally sitting on the fence. Sitting on the fence means when you are not so sure about something. You don't know what to do about this thing. You don't know where to go or what is next and all that. You're being a little indecisive about it. You have no decision right now. So that is called sitting on the fence. So you just want to say that I am going to move to another society next year, but I have no idea where to go. I don't have any leads. So I'm sitting on the fence right now. That is your sitting on the fence. Got it? Okay, now next one we have is this. Dig one's own grave. Dig one's own grave, meaning when you are doing wrong for yourself, when you are choosing wrong things, you're taking wrong decisions and with bad consequences, you are digging your own grave, you're doing wrong for yourself. So for that thing, if you don't have any decision, you don't know what to do, I prefer to go to someone who can give you some good suggestions or advice. So do not dig your own grave if you want to succeed in your life. This can be one example. Also, you can say that digging someone's grave is a bad idea if you want to do something in your life. So this is dig one's own grave. Clear, right? Now the next one we have is by hook or by crook. This is almost everyone tells every day to you, in movies, in societies, in everywhere you go, by hook or by crook, meaning at any way you want to do it, at any cost you want to do it. You're very much focused towards it. You have that particular aim that you will do it. No one can stop you. For example, you are preparing for government exams. So if anyone asks you that you're giving the exam next month or after a few months, so are you going to pass in the exam? You can answer like this. I'm going to pass all the government exams, either SSC, banking or anything, by hook or by crook. I mean, no one can stop me. So this is your by hook or by crook. I mean, at any cost, you're going to get it, right? Next. Cross the Rubicon. Cross the Rubicon means doing something finally. After that, there's no change. Taking a decision that has no reverse. You cannot come back. That is called crossing the Rubicon. Once you cross it, you are not coming back. There's no comeback. So it's a final decision. So for example, what can we do? For example, cross the Rubicon. Before crossing the Rubicon, think twice. Before crossing the Rubicon, think so many times, multiple times, discuss with your parents or elders. That is your crossing the Rubicon. That's very important. You can use it whenever you want, either when you are speaking or when you are writing. Interesting, right? Next. Die in harness. Die in harness means when you are doing something at the time of it, when you are dying at that point, you are involved in something, you are engaged in something, but you are doing it out of love and all. That is your dying in harness. So if you see this here, dying while actively engaged in work or while still being productive. For example, some people are so dedicated towards something, so the person dies in harness while teaching in the class. So very much dedicated towards teaching in the institute or any academy or anywhere. So that is your die in harness. Very much involved. You're doing it. You are dedicated towards it. So that is your die in harness, right? Next we have is come out of woodwork. Come out of woodwork means suddenly when you are appearing from somewhere, like a huge group of people, that is your come out of woodwork. For example, When I reached to the institution, suddenly some people came out of woodwork from nowhere. I mean, a huge number of people coming out of somewhere. Suddenly, it's called come out of woodwork, right? And finally, we have on tenterhooks. On tenterhooks means when you are having a lot of confusion, anxiety, nervousness, when you're tensed, you're in suspense. That is called I am on tenterhook right now. On tenterhooks. I am on tenterhooks right now because I don't know what's going to happen next in my future. So this is called on tenterhooks. So today we learned 15 idioms and phrases. Go back to the video, go to the backward and see it again. You need to see it over and over again, otherwise you won't understand. Try to make some sentences out of all these 15 idioms. Try to understand what I said in the video and make at least 10 sentences out of it. Formal sentences, informal sentences. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. See it again, watch it again. If you liked it, obviously what you have to do, you know it. You have to like, share, comment, and finally subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.